Brexit context, what clients are really wanting to achieve is stability and certainty. Brexit will be a significant event for both Europe and the UK, and within that, clients are wanting to know that their investment strategies, their structures are Brexit ready. And I think Jersey's got a really good story to tell there. Jersey isn't part of the EU, we're not also part of the UK, and so we're already a third country to Europe. And that means that our market access is secured. Our situation today is as it will be post-Brexit, and I think in a really uncertain environment, that stability and certainty that Jersey can provide is really attractive.
I think that the level of uncertainty that Brexit has brought means that we're constantly communicating with our clients and families. Unfortunately, because the situation constantly changes, there's very little available to them to help them in developing their strategies. So really what we try to do is constantly remain in sight and give them as much detail as we possibly can, talk to them constantly about the robustness of the structures that they currently have in place, and ensure that they know that we're ready to act as and when we get a little bit more certainty to deal with their complex matters.
I think Jersey's very well placed, and the Crown dependencies are very well placed to probably benefit from it. I wouldn't say Brexit is a sideshow, there's a lot of noise about it, but Jersey particularly is not part of the United Kingdom. It is a Crown dependency, but it's not part of the United Kingdom. It actually has its own relationship with Europe. So whilst the future is going to be really interesting, I don't see Brexit as a hurdle in any way, shape or form to the success of Jersey.
I think there's a real focus at the moment on geographic diversification. And whilst of course the UK and Europe will remain important and vital partners for Jersey long into the future, we've also pursued for a number of years now a growth market strategy. So looking at developing our connections and our relationships with growth markets around the world. And particularly for us, that's a focus on Asia, Africa, specifically Nigeria, Kenya and South Africa, and the Middle East as well. And it's now the case that actually more than 50% of the business that Jersey does originates from outside of Europe.
We've diversified a lot over the last 10 to 15 years as an island, I think, and we've forged a much more international client base than purely looking to the UK. The Middle East has got a really great team within it from Jersey who promote the good work that goes on over here and make sure that that special kite mark that is Jersey in terms of regulatory and legal framework is well known and well understood. On a personal note, I just have a really strong affinity to their culture and the way in which they treat family. It's very similar to my own and just works really well in that respect.
A lot of the business that's conducted in Jersey is international business. More and more businesses over here aren't UK focused, they're internationally focused. In fact, we have very little footprint in the United Kingdom.
I think consistency and certainty, and unfortunately at the moment it's really hard to give them that certainty. So we're making sure that they're engaged with advisors, both legal and tax, but the myriad of issues that are going to face them in actually looking at their businesses and all the different areas that are affected is huge. And so all we can do is make sure that they're really well advised and that we keep listening and keep talking to them and are ready to move when they are.
I think clients are really wanting to achieve globally focused advice. They want cross-border experts that can help them navigate the complexities of international compliance, reporting and regulation. And Jersey's got an industry of 13,000 people who can help them do just that. I think also what clients are looking for from advisors is a future focus. So they are looking for innovation, and that's something that Jersey really has focused on. We've launched recently an international savings product which will help people around the world save and build for a better future. And also in the digital space, Jersey was one of the first jurisdictions to regulate virtual currencies. And I think what this is providing is opportunities for clients far beyond the Brexit window.
I'd be really disappointed if I saw any knee-jerk reactions. because that almost smacks of somebody not having been communicated with effectively. So we don't expect that from our client base. We are in constant contact with them, talking to them through this very, very difficult time. And we hope to ensure that by putting the right team around them, getting them in contact with the right advisors, giving them information as soon as it becomes available, we're keeping them on the front foot.
I think that Jersey is Brexit ready, but what that means is we shouldn't be complacent though either. I think in an uncertain environment, we need to be focused on the future. I think that investors, when they're thinking about the context in which we're currently operating, is they should be thinking long term. And I think one of the things that Jersey offers is a focus on the future. As well as Brexit, which one of the things that in a very uncertain environment is known is that there will be significant fallout from Brexit. As well as that, we've got change in economic market cycles, we've got digital disruption, and we've got social unrest in parts of the world. Jersey and our industry can help mitigate against some of that through a focus on geographic diversification, innovative products and services, our strong but nimble and agile regulator, and I think those are all strong themes that will help us build a better future.